Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jason Ma. Today we're gonna play NBA 2K14 with no commentary. So let's just back the clock. Oh no. Let's just back the clock to 1991. So this is the NBA Finals Game 5, Chicago Bulls versus Los Angeles Lakers. And we're gonna use Chicago Bulls to grab the champion. Hall of Fame difficulty. And all the settings are default. And by the way, I use UBR roster. This is Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson, and this is my joystick.
Hello and welcome.
There
Great
we
to have
go.
you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. Game 5, so often pivotal. It usually is in the NBA Finals. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. 2K Sports presents the NBA.
The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny. Within grasp, their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's great to have you with us. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. You talk about an impact player, that's James Worthy.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher. And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
Look at the Lakers. They are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3 games to 1. Now they'll climb to be sure they need to win every game from here on out to stay alive.
Yeah, the old cliche, backs against the wall, definitely applies here, Kevin. The title is slipping away from him. He got a huge hill to climb, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Win this one, just gain some momentum, feel good about yourself, and then move on to the next game.
You know what? Maybe they can send an emphatic message here tonight. Roll to a big win and start to get some doubt in the heads of those other guys. And then, like you said, Steve, just see what happens in Game 6.
Johnson against Paxson. Scott kicks to Devos. Scott dishes to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Worthy. Knocks down the 10-footer.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Paxson is guarded by Johnson. Cartwright with a screen on Johnson. Paxson passes to Pippen. A three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson dishes to Scott. Pass to Devos. Back to Scott. Kicks it to Johnson. It's Scott on the wing. No good off the front iron.
Now you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Now the pass to Curry. Perkins on him. Pippen, the pass to Curry. Covered by Perkins. Pippen. Devos with some nice D.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He told me that even though they're up 3 games to 1, they have no reason to think that this thing is wrapped up. He said, sure, they're up against a wall, but when you're playing for an NBA title, that is when teams can be at their most dangerous. They'll come out like Badgers in this one, is my guess, gentlemen.
All right, Doris.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And here's Jordan outside. He bounced the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Lakers have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Scott against Jordan. Outside, Scott. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gets it to go. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paxson against Johnson. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Passes it to Carter. Boom! He jams it straight down. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over it.
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Johnson with the block. Grant, that's good.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Back to Worthy. From the top of the key. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Worthy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Gets it to go from the high post. Jordan's got 6.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
He feeds it to Scott. Lets the free fly. The shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Jordan. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Here's Drew. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Teagle. He passes to Drew. Here's Teagle, guarded by Paxson. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Tipped. Green. He's covered by Grant. Here's Drew. Smith on the wing. Lots of room. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here comes Paxson. They lead by 11. Here's Jordan. The wing jumper off target. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 11. Let's... And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Pretty much smooth sailing offensively. They were in a rhythm right from the beginning.
Steve, they've simply made it look easy.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Pippen. Purdue is out there with King. That's John Paxson, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's good. Jordan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Drew. Back to Smith. Got a piece of it. The pass to Drew. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Drew. Some changes for the Lakers. Thomas comes in for Thompson. And it's Campbell in for Green. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading by 11. Paxson kicks to Pippen. Pass to Purdue. Back to Pippen. Purdue the screen. Pippen the pass to Paxson. And 3 from Jordan. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for John Paxson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Campbell. Gets to the corner and buries it. Chicago leading by 12. Armstrong passes to Cook. Outside Pippen. Jordan. Now here's King. Covered by Smith. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Defensive foul. DJ Armstrong. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Cartwright. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Smith with it. Pass to Drew. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Thomas. King with the steal.
Tried to make that interior pass, but it wasn't there.
Here's Jordan and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Smith outside. Pass to Campbell. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. The feed to Jordan. He dishes it to Armstrong. No coverage that time. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And another specialty of his is the 3 ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Divac is checked in for Thomas. Worthy comes in for Teagle. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Johnson in for Drew. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Right side, Jordan. Now the dish to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. Cartwright. Defended by Divac. Jordan with a screen on Divac. Jordan kicks to Pippen. He feeds it to Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Tries it from 19. No good. Johnson with some nice D. Lakers trailed by 19. Scott dishes to Johnson. There's the pass to Campbell. Divac gets the bucket.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Chicago's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And the Bulls making a change here. Grant's checked in, and they double up Jordan. Paxson passes to Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Divac kicks to Scott. James Worthy on the wing. Back to Scott. Dishes it to Divac. 14 feet away. Good. Divac has got his second basket of the night.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Grant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Here's Scott. Johnson outside. James Worthy on the wing. Good. Worthy's got 8 points.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Jordan off a pick from Grant. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Unloads. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 17. Knocks it loose. Paxson passes to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Byron Scott with the 3. Scott's got his second basket. The Bulls leading by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Jordan on the wing. Again, Chicago.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Johnson against Paxson. Scott dishes to Worthy. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
From deep, Jordan, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Bulls up by 16. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter, but right now it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
Now, presented by Sprint.
So much at stake here in Game 5 of the Finals. Let's get right to the halftime report. Chicago with the lead against the Lakers. They're up big and stand just 1 win away from taking the title. Everyone in the building can feel it. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. For the Lakers, they haven't been as good early on. Turnovers, something this team always struggles with, and it's been a problem again. A nice start for James Worthy. Shouldn't be a shock to anyone. We've seen him put up big numbers before. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
I'll get back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Jordan. He's got 24 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Divac, and it's Scott in at the shooting guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. The rebound by Cartwright. Chicago leading by 18. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Cartwright with a screen on Scott. Paxson kicks to Pippen. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Paxson. Kicks to Worthy. He passes to Divac. Back to Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And that's good for 2. Worthy's got 12 in the game.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The drive by Jordan, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline, and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
Flavor.
Me too.
Flavor and flair. I like that.
They get it back. Divac. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, you know, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that on the offensive glass right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk. Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Paxson against Johnson. Scott dishes to Divac. Nice D from Cartwright.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Paxson kicks to Grant. Passes it to Pippen. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Scott. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. And it's Green and for Sam Perkins. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 31.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win. Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Cartwright with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. And here's Paxson, defended by Scott. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Divac is checked in for Thompson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Scott. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Here is Paxson. He kicks to Jordan. He's feeling it. Divac the rebound. Divac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson dishes to Scott. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
The drive by Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Jordan. Grant, right side. The pass to Cook. Clock at 6. And here's Paxson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Here's Scott. He's got 13. On the wing, Johnson. A 3-ball. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Paxson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Paxson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Johnson kicks to Scott. Scott gets the screen from Green. Passes to Teagle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Pippen. Teagle grabs the miss.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Scott the pass to Johnson. Pulls up. And the jumper is good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Pippen. He's got 7. Screen by Grant. It's stolen. Pippen with the steal. Purdue. And it's blocked by Divac. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
So for Chicago right now, John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Grant. And it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Worthy. And it's blocked by Jordan. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also caught the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. And both free throws good for Worthy.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. There's the feed to Pippen. He dishes it to Grant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Scott kicks to Divac. Johnson. There's the dish to Green. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game. It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Johnson kicks to Scott. Back to Johnson. Outside, Scott. He feeds it to Johnson. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And stolen by Worthy. an even 3-on-3 break. From 13, goes back up. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, hammer time! Hammer time!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Kings check in for Chicago. Worthy backing down from 15 feet away. Good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The drive by Jordan. He passes to Paxson. Pippen. Two with the ball. Worthy defending. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Johnson dishes to Scott. And Worthy throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Left side, Jordan. They get the rebound. Cartwright. Great D that time from Green. Lakers trail by 13. Johnson attacking. Up again. It's good on the putback. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pippen. Back to Jordan. Jordan off a pick from King. Shot clock at... Oh, look out! Wow. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Johnson dishes to Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Worthy's got 22.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. Now Cartwright. Outside for Jordan. Outside Pippen. Back to Jordan. Pulls up on the wing. That's good. Jordan's got 39. Lakers trail by 13. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott. Outside, Green. Back to Scott. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. The 8-footer. And another basket for the Lakers. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sam Perkins, he's checked in for the Lakers. The drive by Jordan.
Oh, look out, man!
The rim is shaken.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
That's his third personal foul.
1:05 left to play here in the fourth. Scott kicks to Johnson. Tipped away.
Now you wonder why his team's losing. He keeps giving the ball away time after time.
Jordan the pass to King. And his first shot of the game, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, you got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing free throws.
8 feet away. It's sent back by Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. The Bulls keep it alive. Dishes it to Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, partner.
Not enough time and just too big of a deficit for this team.
That's good from Drew. The Lakers making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. Jumper off the screen. Misses the shot. Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions.
The celebration begins on the hardwood.
Champion.
Really a mixture of emotion. And you got to believe it's one that can hardly be described accurately.
Well said, Clark. This is exactly the moment they wanted, and quite a contrast indeed of emotions.
Well, as much as you'd like to clinch it in front of your home fans, guys, there's something really special about doing it on the road and just seeing the shocked faces of the home crowd and the silence that envelops the arena. It is quite an accomplishment to do so in the face of such adversity.
And now we go down to the floor where NBA Commissioner Adam Silver will be presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy and announcing the NBA Finals MVP award winner.
I am honored to stand here with two extraordinary teams who showed us NBA basketball at its best throughout these 5 games of the finals. Only one team can win the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the title of NBA champion. So congratulations to the fans, the coaching staff, and a wonderfully talented team. Your 2014 NBA champions, the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the uninhibited joy, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, these home fans, a celebration they can only witness in frustration and disappointment. Steve, it is some kind of feeling, certainly.
Yeah, it is. For these fans, to come so close, almost getting there with their team, now all of a sudden to have to watch the opponent celebrate on their floor. A bitter pill to swallow for sure.
And now our attention will turn to the floor and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver for the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award.
A tremendously talented player and deserving the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
Clark, I can speak for myself, but hasn't this been a tremendous playoffs?
It really has been, Kevin. You never know when you start the postseason what you're in store for, how things will turn up. But we now all know what the end result was.
Steve, I know you've enjoyed every second of this series.
That's been phenomenal to watch, Kevin, and what impresses me the most is, the NBA playoffs are such a grind. To win it all, to go through so much adversity, the roller coaster ride of emotions, and now all of a sudden this team can just relax and let out everything and enjoy the night.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. For Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
Ooh. Michael Jordan got 41 points. Let's see. So finally, we win the champion. Let's just stop right there. And if you like my video and channel, please subscribe. Over and out.